Have you ever found yourself in a group of people and you are feeling maybe shy or reserved? Maybe you don't want to share what's happening inside. Maybe you're holding back some negative emotion. Maybe you are worried about what others are thinking about you. I don't know about you, but I have found myself plenty of times, more times than I'd like, in those kind of situations where I'm holding back because I'm afraid of what others are gonna think. Well, there's a story going on in my head. I'm telling myself a story that they're not going to care about what I think. I'm telling myself a story that they're going to think negatively of me. I'm telling myself a story. I'm writing this story that they're gonna reject me, whatever it may be for you. Maybe you're telling yourself a story that you're not good enough, and then you'll be looked down upon for that. Whatever it is, we're always telling stories about what's going on. I want to be a great storyteller. I don't know about you. I'm tired of telling bad stories about myself and not living then my best life. I want to tell great stories. I want the story in my head to be something that is going to propel me to my best life. And I find that a lot of people are telling stories that keep them playing at a lower level. They're telling themselves stories that keep them less than who they are. One particular friend who I was talking to about this, I find that when she actually shares these parts of herself, she's her most powerful self. She brings people together in crazy ways when she gets beyond the story in her head that she's the only one. My goodness, you couldn't believe how she can bring a group together simply by just sharing her most authentic self in these moments. In the moments that she doesn't want to step out, in the moments when she's telling herself that she's all alone, that she's abnormal, that she's different, that she doesn't have it together. When she steps out in those moments and tells herself a different story and then acts differently, she is incredibly crazy powerful. Maybe you know someone like that. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's you. Maybe it's time to stop telling yourself a story that keeps you less, that keeps you hidden. Maybe it's time to start telling yourself the truth about who you are, that you're loved, that you have great things to offer, that we in the world need you. We need you to be out there and open and authentic. Maybe it's time to step up and start telling yourself the true story, that we're all humans and that none of us have it together. It doesn't matter how flashy you look. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how big of a following you have. Whatever it is, right? It doesn't matter. We're all humans trying to figure this thing out. And so I'd encourage you, tell yourself a different story. Tell yourself the story that I know is true, which is you are amazing. You have something to offer because you're a human being. I just believe that that's how you're created, that there's something unique and special in you, and there's something that we all need. And so please let out the best of you by telling yourself a different story. Now, a little caveat, it's sometimes there are situations where, yeah, you shouldn't step out. It's not safe. And that's about having boundaries. And that's about realizing that the people you're with, they have different values regarding storytelling. And so you may want to be cautious. You may want to be careful. But please really think about creating a tribe of people who will value you and your story for who you are. But yes, there are people that are unsafe and can't handle your story. And so I'd be careful about sharing that sacredness. Be careful about sharing your sacred story, but don't give up on all of us, right? Because there's many of us out there who are inspired when you share your story, when you share your best, when you share your worst. So thanks for listening, and hopefully this is helpful. Leave some comments below, and follow all the links if you want to get connected and talk more. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day.